Drew. Hello, my name is Drew Mormon. I'm going to introduce you to my audience today. This is Haley Harris, my girlfriend. Michelle Mormon, my mother. My grandma, Joanne Hill. And Harold Hill, my grandpa. And my dad, Dwayne Mormon. Today I'm going to tell you about how being nervous affected my school performance, social life, and sporting events. I had the perfect speech lined up. I had it all in my head. My dad told me that you better study, and I laughed right in his face and said I got all under control. Finally, it was my turn. The entire student body showed up to hear our speeches. I got up there and I locked up. My heart dropped and I couldn't hardly breathe. I started to hear laughing. It was the worst day of my life. Being nervous affected my schooling in many ways. I could not work in group projects because I was too nervous to talk. Scared to ask questions in class because I was scared of what others would think about it. I always received a 0 in class participation, which obviously didn't help my grade. Now that I have told you about how being nervous affected my schooling, I would like to tell you about how it has affected my social life. People would think I was weird because I wouldn't talk. People would try to talk to me, but I was really rude because I didn't say very much back. I was asked to hang out many times, but I would say no and make up a billion different excuses. I could not form any friendships because of my nervousness and shyness around others. Being nervous had a huge impact on my sporting life as well. I was good enough to start on the school basketball team in the 7th grade, school baseball team in the 7th grade, and also the golf team. But I didn't because I was too nervous to screw up. I didn't want to miss a shot, or I didn't want to strike out. I was too nervous to even take the field in t-ball practice, so my dad made me come 30 minutes early to get me out there on the field to make sure I stayed. I would always get the shakes during sporting events in baseball, basketball, and golf. As I started to get a little bit older, I realized that every person in the world makes mistakes. I started to pray about it and let God guide me. I started to gain more confidence in myself by doing this. I started saying yes to those parties I was invited to, and started to gain many more friendships because of this. I was being kind and courteous, and I started getting A's on oral presentations. I started to hit line drives and home runs during baseball. I started to make three-point shots in basketball. I started to make birdies in golf. I did all of this by being confident in my abilities and by God showing me the way and using His will be done in my life. Thank you.